know that person because you don't, and then you vouch for him, and this more information comes out. It makes you like, well, you just said, you know, hey, let's move on. And that's the thing. Why we got to move on? They said this about D. Smith. We got to just move on. Even Coach Dutch, and I love Coach Dutch.
But he's a sellout.
It seems to when people criticize our race, our minority group, the African Americans, move on. Okay, they say move on. He said apologize. But can we get like some kind of ban? Can we get like a 6-month policy where we don't get to move on, that we hold people accountable?
This was something that was uttered or written 10 years ago.
Yeah. years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. You see? You'll see where I'm going with this. That's all I'm saying.
And I kept reading before this avalanche hit of, well, it's been 10 years, so he's grown through those 10 years.
How?
How was he forced to grow? Nobody knew what he needed to improve.
Very few people will stop a behavior.
What's good, fam?
Unless they're That's normally how it happens. People just don't say, you know what, I'm doing wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. Let me stop. Drinking and driving. More times than not, it takes the police to catch you.
I like to thank Shannon Sharp for starting off the beginning of the broadcast today, because Shannon touching on what Dave Chappelle touched on. And I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to hear Shannon Sharp is touching on what Dave Chappelle touched on. We're going to talk about John Gruden, but we're going to talk about Dave Chappelle first.
Or do they always say, that's not me? I don't have that type of bone in my body. Of a criminal probe. He had no idea that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, this might be collateral damage. This might be something more serious out there that they didn't let out. And John Gruden had to go down for this one. Because it's hard for me to believe. About 650,000 emails, this is all you got? Ain't got nothing on the owner? But we're talking about that. I'm sure we're going to talk about this another day at a time, Skip. That's coming down the pipeline. He clearly does not feel that what had transpired should have cost him his job. He doesn't want to be a distraction. Damn what he said, Skip. I just don't want to be a distraction. Not that I'm sorry for what I've said. Not that I shouldn't have said this. But I don't want to be a distraction. And right now, I'm being a distraction.
Watch, y'all.
Skip, I just don't get it. This is John Gruden. This is who he is. Now, I read all those things. Now, I had a problem with this. It seems to me a lot of his former and current players, a lot of his current and former coaches, and a lot of colleagues rush to his defense. I need them to defense of the people that he offended when he was sending those emails. The blacks, the LGBTQ community, and the women. I need them to stand up for them like they stood up for John Gruden yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. Where are they now? Ain't nobody saying nothing about them. Give it old poor John Gruden. Oh man, that's not the John I can skip. Just one time. Have you ever heard somebody say something racist, something misogynistic, something homophobic, and say, yeah, that's who I am? Or do they always say, that's not me? I don't have that type of bone in my body. Just one time I want somebody to tell the truth. Skip, when you come with an apology, you offer without explanation. All he had to do was say, I was wrong. I said some things that I shouldn't have said. But as I told you yesterday, Skip, I said, he's trying to get out in front of something. I said, something more serious is coming down the pipeline. I had no idea what the information that Mark Davis had already had, but I knew it was when somebody said, I might have said some other things too, with no dry snitching on himself. He's trying to go ahead and get out in front of it. But Skip, this was the only thing that Mark Davis could have done. There's no way. Because he was going to try and survive this. Because not only is John Gruden his coach,
I don't smoke dust.
He's a very close friend
of
Mark Davis. Yeah. And so with that being said, he's going to try to salvage it. But he just couldn't. He knew the fallout was too great, and he did the only thing that he could. But don't think that he wanted to do this. I don't want people patting Mark Davis on the back. This was the only route that he could take. It was the only door that would open, and he walked through it.
Okay, I'm going to start where you finished with Mark Davis. I had the privilege of getting to know his father, the late, great Al Davis. And he had his faults,
I hear.
Including being anti-league against the league for reasons that
even Skip got this shit right there.
Okay, yes,
So
okay, yeah.
Al Davis was the first that I know of to say, I want a woman to be my right hand.
Yes. Maybe very well.
Okay, but she was there starting in 1997. He elevated her into the primary position
Yes.
beneath him. Now, Bruce Allen was there, who became the confidant and cohort of John Gruden.
Correct.
As the buffer between Al and John.
Correct.
I watch y'all check this shit out though. Shannon
Al
hitting some
Davis and
shit
John Gruden,
this
they
morning,
began to
and he
clash
boosting
right
me
away.
Yes.
because
And there were
it's
some
off the
lead
Dave
witnesses
Chappelle
in
shit,
the
which is
one
what I
off
wanted
the
to
practice
start with
field.
anyway,
They would have
and then
out-and-out
move to the
screaming
Gruden.
matches on the practice field in front.
Because in a way, this John Gruden shit has a lot to do with the Dave Chappelle shit, if you paying attention. When John Gruden said something racist, the first thing they had was Mike Tirico, coon who says he's not black, come run to his defense. Mike Tirico did a article saying he's not black. Let's go to that. We're gonna go down the line of the people who defended John Gruden, and we're gonna look at the people who defended John Gruden when he said something about the black community. Shannon Sharp said something real
Of the
poignant.
players. But Al Davis was very progressive when it came to open-minded thinking that was not prevalent in the early days of the National Football League.
Arshell.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Arshell.
Tim Clown.
He went to his.
Remember, I did a video on him about kneeling.
Okay. And Al Davis did.
Al Davis did,
He
yes.
hired Arshell as
Yes,
head
yes,
coach.
he was very
Was Art the first?
in the modern era.
Yes, he was in the modern era. That is correct. Okay, so you got to give the father high marks.
Absolutely.
High marks.
Yes.
The son, not so much.
Right.
He chased John Gruden for about 7 years while
Right.
John was the primary voice on Monday Night Football for ESPN, and finally landed him in 2018 for, as you pointed out, $10 million a year for 10 years.
Yes.
Historic contract.
Correct.
And you would think that having associated with John as long as he did, he kind of grew up, they were like brothers,
Right.
you could argue,
Right.
that he would know John's mindset, off-camera mindset.
Of course.
He would socially sort of know what he was made of,
Uh-huh.
what he was all about. Now, I told you, I got to know John a little bit in my days at ESPN, and I was with him in some casual settings, but they were ESPN sort of party settings.
Right.
And I think he was careful with what he was saying, but he
Right.
could really talk ball. And that's what, and obviously he was really good on television.
Yes.
And I do not doubt, and we'll get to this a little later, I do not doubt that John will pop back up at some point on television somewhere.
I don't know how. Skip.
Okay, there'll be some network that will have a place for
Right.
that. I
Okay.
just
Okay.
warn you, it will come
Yeah.
at some point. It may be 5 years from now,
Okay.
but after it quote unquote blows over, I don't know how it could blow. It's like he touched every base.
Exactly.
I don't know how many, what's left to offend, maybe some religious groups,
Correct.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm disappointed that Mark Davis could take so long. And I think even Adam Schefter is reporting the league was beside itself waiting because the ball was in his court.
Yes.
We talked yesterday. How do you punish him? Well, he's punished himself.
Right.
He's tarnished his legacy.
Right.
And I just thought it was any moment now, Mark Davis will say, well, I can't go forward because how did the team respond in Sunday's game against Chicago
They
Bears?
laid an egg.
They laid an egg because their hearts were no longer in it because they said all the right things as far as supporting Gruden because I think they were afraid of him,
Right.
frankly. And again, some of his ex-players, the great Tim Brown said, not one time did he ever make me feel any certain type of way, or, you know, and everybody defended him. Mike Tirico on NBC, Tony Dungy on NBC.
Well, we know Tony Dungy, a big old coon. He just finished cooning just recently, so.
They said what he said was wrong, but let's forgive and forget and go forward. We had no idea the avalanche that was about to hit.
But think about it, Skip. And this is another point that I wanted to make. When he said this about the black, it's about give, forgive, and forget. When he made those homophobic, when those gay slurs, when he said what he said about women, that was a bridge too far. All I'm saying is that
I mean, I told you yesterday, I thought the bridge too far had already been crossed.
That's what I thought too.
You know,
but it wasn't.
And the black players showed you, or at least let's do black and white players. All the players showed you on Sunday, their hearts were no longer in supporting this guy.
That's why the Raiders suck. They knew what was going on. So that last game they lost, I guess. They suck. I guess. Look, so Skip thought he should have been fired when they first heard it. So did Shannon.
When he made those homophobic, when those gay.
Listen.
This about the black, it's about give, forgive, and forget. When he made those homophobic, when those gay slurs, when he said what he said about women, that was a bridge too far. All I'm saying is.
I mean, I told you yesterday, I thought the bridge too far had already been crossed.
That's what I thought too. You know, but it wasn't.
And the black players showed you, or at least let's do black and white.
I believe
all the players showed you.
That's why I never liked Gruden.
Their hearts were no longer in supporting this guy.
But Skip, if you think about it,
I always knew Gruden was a piece of shit because I believed Keyshawn.
He tried to explain it away, says I was basically saying D. Smith is a liar.
Yeah.
But when it came to these misogynistic, when it came to these homophobic, now all of a sudden the groundswell, and what I'm saying is, I believe all minorities should be treated equally. The LGBTQ community shouldn't have carried more weight than the women community or the black community or the Asian community. And it seems to be what's happening, Skip, because the groundswell wasn't like it was when he said that, what he said about D. Smith. Everybody like, well, you know, that might have been. But when it came to the other group, Lord, that's a bridge too far. We can't cross that one.
Yeah, but let's not try to sort of qualify each of the offenses.
No, that's what I'm saying. We all, because if we're minorities, we all should be. I'm all about fairness, Skip.
Damn
when you least expected, Carson, your former guy, Carson.
Oh, walking to him. He was walking into him last night.
He flipped it to her.
Which is what I'm here to talk about. He watched Dave Chappelle's show. He watched Dave Chappelle stand up, and he wasn't offended either, because it's the truth. I watched Dave Chappelle stand up, and it was good. It was good. And he clearly stated who he had a problem with. White folks. He said it. He said it out his mouth. Smash like, only people don't like, ain't gonna like this is gay people and white folks. Smash the like, either that's how I know you gay or white. But you might be both. Anyway. So I watched the stand-up. And first of all, he never said, first thing I learned, Dave Chappelle is way more liberal than me. He had a transsexual friend. I can't ever say I'm going to have that. I can't ever say I'm going to have that. I can never say I'm going to have a trans. Call it what you want. I'm not walking around no nigga in a wig. That's the first thing. It ain't going to never be a point in my life I'm walking around nigga in a wig. It's got to be some kind of practical joke that I ain't even laughing. I'm like, you think this funny? I will not be laughing. You see the motherfucker, the fuckers, you better get your weird ass, man. I think nothing is cool about that. That's deception at its finest. So look. No, sir, look. First of all, I found out, do you know the number of dead transsexuals? They talk about the high number of dead transsexuals, most of them black. The number is 21, y'all. 21. 21 transsexuals died, and they want you to think that this 21 black dudes in a wig died. Like, shit. Motherfuck the 8,000 other black people that got shot. Were the 9,000, 8,000 regular black men and 1,200 women, if you really listen to the statistics. Thank you. That's not a problem. We got to be conservative. All these, no. How you take priority? You a minority of a minority. Nobody care about, it's because white people gay too. And they the leader of your organization. They can never be a leader of a true black organization that's going to be outed quickly. That's why Black Lives Matter didn't last long. People started finding out white money was behind it. And when they found that out, they backed black people backed away. You know what I'm saying? Black people backed away. What's up, Trey? So what Dave Chappelle was basically saying is being played out in this John Gruden thing in a microcosm, in a microwave, in a small sample, quick size. You getting served with Dave Chappelle showing. Yesterday, John Gruden had a job when he talked bad about niggas, to the point where he has a team full of niggas. He been saying bad shit about black people for years. You can trace it back. But no, I was just talking about this nigga, but you called him a big lip, dumb, with big lip. You know, all that's a stereotype. That's what you went at. Shit, I got big lips. What you talking about? What you went after? Okay. We know where you come from, Johnny boy. What's up, Gene? What's good, home? We know where you come from, Johnny boy. You said it, big lips. It's cool to disparage us. But the minute he said something about white women, he was sexist towards white women and talked about the white LGBTQ community. You got to lose your job. You got to lose your job. Question that look extra moist. I knew what you was trying to do, but bro, that shit looks hella moist. Just a side note, don't do that. I don't want no lips. Hey, never do that. I know what you was trying to do. gonna tell me stop? You did it. Bert, how you telling me stop? You did it. Stop, V. I didn't do it. I know what you was trying to do. Look, that's why I pointed it out first. But when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is Question doing? I said, for real. When I first saw it, I said, that's Question. He ain't never put no shit like that in here. Then I said, oh, okay, he's saying big lips. I said, nah, I got to address this now. Nah, I knew what you was doing. You was saying what Gruden was saying. But you notice it took me a second. Oh, what the fuck? Nah. That was my early unexpected laugh. We get a lot of them on this channel, you know. Come on, Question. Don't be like that, bro. You know, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, this John Gruden shit shows off the rip what Dave Chappelle was trying to say. John Gruden had a job after dissing niggas with a team full of niggas. Those niggas will get over it. And then a bunch of coons came out and tap danced. Right after that, Mike Tirico, coon. Tim Brown, coon. Who else said? Tony Dungy, coon. Look how quick that was. Now, when he dissed the gay and the white women, you ain't see no women say, oh, he's not like that. You don't see Sage still. Well, I guess she can't say nothing right now. But Curry champion out here. Well, John's always been nice to me. Oh, furious second knock now. Nah, I ain't hear about it. I was watching it and I heard Andre Ward complaining about it. He was pissed. No, I didn't hear about it. But we talking about that later. Don't just come in here, Bogart in my show. Now. Don't just come in here, Bogart, talk about what you want to talk about. Slow your black ass down. It's a marathon, not a race. Don't come in here regulating and disrespecting at the same time, Mr. Pace. All right. Now, see, look what you done. Look what you done. Don't get your ass timed out. Now, y'all niggas jumping the gun. I'm not talking about that. Y'all slow y'all monkey ass down. I'm still talking about this racist son of a bitch, John Gruden. This is my shit. Yes, it's interactive. Yes, you're a big part of the program. Yes, you're a huge part of the platform. Yes, I do this for y'all, but God damn it, the ship gonna sail in my direction. God damn it. We gonna get to the promised land, but God damn it, I know the choppy waters and you don't. Now let's keep calling John. I didn't even get the chance to call John Gruden a peckerwood yet, and here you come. Yes, Mimi is too. We can always jump the gun and talk about Mimi. Oh, hush up, Lieutenant, and roll me one up. I'm Admiral. You can be the captain. I'm the fucking Admiral. This is the SSVZ. My man, Mr. Pass, coming here with this foolishness. I ain't even get a chance. Even talk, call John Gruden a peckerwood. a goddamn Peckerwood. I knew it the whole time. The niggas still run around watching football. They talk about end racism. They talk, hey, fuck these. They got end racism in the back of the jump. Niggas still mad. Nah, that's why I can't watch a game. I be over spots. I be watching the game with them, and then next thing you know, they look over. I be slumped, serious like a baby. I can't watch it no more. I know that this a bunch of racist Peckerwoods who control this, and these a bunch of coons running around, dumbass coons. I was just happy catching the ball, son. No, sir. I was just happy runs with the ball, sir. Right. No, sir. I was not Neil, sir. I was not Neil. I was just happy to be catching the ball. Jay-Z's said it best for me. I think we's past Neil. Hey, look, niggas talking about John Gruden. I just want to be the first one to put it out there. Don't y'all think it's kind of hypocritical? Niggas is talking about John Gruden's racism and they covered him when he got hired. That's what you get. Never, Jen, you know damn well he never been chin chat. He should be. He should run around here making faces like he tough. Oh, bitch. The size of Michelin tires. Okay. I wonder what else he said. I wonder what he said about Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, black nigger wants to be black son of a bitch wants to be a star in my team. No nigger a star in my team. And yeah, old Uncle Dungy. John Gruden is a great cook. When I heard him say that, I knew he was an old bitch. I said, the first thing you should be saying, that motherfucker ain't do nothing but ride my coattail. Fuck him. I've been sour grapes on TV. That's not classy, VZ. No, what's classy is these motherfucking gators I be putting on. I'm telling the truth. No, nigga. What's classy is these gators and this Versace I got on. And this motherfucking Izzy I smell like. That's classy. What's classy is this motherfucking clean ass Lex I stepped out of. What I said was the truth though. And the truth don't have style point. Ain't no style points on the truth. Oh, I like how you talk. You look cool. Well, that is the truth. I am cool because I tell the truth. I do look good because I tell the truth. So maybe I was wrong. Cool is stylish, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, Dungy like Groot. He calls him Uncle John, and he older than him. And John says, Tony's a good old boy. Hey, look, I hate to say it. This nigga Antonio Brown was right. Gruden is a crack. We knew he was a cracker, but Okay, I'm gonna say that better not be Jabari reading like that. Yes, and I've always believed Keyshawn Johnson. Let me close my door real quick, y'all. My son doing this school, meet me in here sleeping. I heard some other kid reading. I thought that was my son reading like that. I was about to lose my mind. Mothers, if your son was reading like that and your kid in the 4th grade, you have failed. He's going to get better, but it won't be because of you. Good Lord, the way that boy was reading. I was serious. I was about to get up going. They said, boy, what the fuck you doing? But that ain't him. I know. Jabari can read. That's why they had Jabari reading the announcement. He's like, Dad, I read the announcements tomorrow. But he been doing that since like 2nd grade. Nah, young. That's one of my kids gotta read proficiently. They gotta count effectively. And they gotta know how to do their shit in their head. For real. Because I challenge their ass. You can get punished at any moment. Fucking with me, that is a lot of pressure. But that's how life is. You get punished at any moment if you ain't paying attention to your circumstances. Shit. I love my kids. I do anything for them. I buy them motherfuckers everything. I spend my last dime on them. Nah, that's just one. Barry not in the classes he supposed to be in because I sent Barry to school with other kids. Barry is a sociable kid. So when he gets into school, he don't pay attention to the teacher no more. He trying to pay attention to the other kids. And he'll dumb himself down to them. If they not paying attention, he won't pay attention. But when he at home and he around me, and he got to pay attention. So the teachers always be like, why is he in this class? I said, cause if I'm not right here, he ain't gonna pay attention. So he don't do as good as he's supposed to do. I say I take him home, I get on him, make him do it. He'll know how to do it. Then he come back here with y'all. Y'all don't get on him. Other kids playing with him. He talking to him. I walk up on him sometime. For real, I say, y'all don't let me in the school because of my record. Ain't that some shit? It's only a certain amount because of my criminal record. I can't go in and check on my son and make sure he all right. Or just catch him and check him. But the school know me so much to the point where they'll walk with me just to let me see if he see my face in the door. And I do like that. But you ain't got time to be doing it. For real. That's why I opted and made him stay one more year learning. Because I want him to see his grades. I showed him his grades. I was like, you're an honor student, Slim. I said, for real, he don't belong in the same class with half of them. He supposed to be in the advanced class. You gotta know your kid though. Cause under other circumstances, other parents would probably be real hard. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah. I already know. Just got out of jail for defending myself. He charged me with a felony. And they stole my money when they were looking for my guns, but they couldn't find them. Be careful, bro. What you mean? Nah, don't say nothing. Nigga, you black. You really not allowed to protect yourself. That's why you go to jail. But you out. Get a lawyer. Listen at me. Get a lawyer. You don't take your black ass. You get a black lawyer, or you find the most liberal white lawyer in your. Where are you at? Just tell me where you at, and I'll see if we can Google some shit. Some find the attorneys that's best. Mississippi. Oh my God, that nigga. That's why. The fuck you mean? Well, that's your first problem. Get the fuck out of Mississippi. Shit. That's your first problem. Look, I love y'all. I know y'all got family there. Y'all was born there. Let that shit go. Let me tell y'all something. Them places that never changed much since slavery ain't changed much since slavery. Get your ass out of there. Man, get your ass over to the next big city with black people. At least if you want to stay in the South so much, move over to Georgia. They could use more real black people. I just don't understand that shit. Greenville, the only story I'm supposed to hear about Greenville, Mississippi is how you left that motherfucker. I don't want to leave. My mama grew. Yeah. She was stuck there. You not. The same shit you got a felony for ain't even a crime in murder. Nigga. Back here, the police kicked in a black man's door. Talk about he was selling weed. Well, it was the wrong house, and that black man shot their ass. When he found out who they was, he put his gun down. They locked him up for 6 hours, let him go, and had to drop the charges. They was wrong. And then he sued them for kicking in his door, endangering his kids, and won. Right back here. I'm pointing because literally the apartment, the next building, the buildings behind my apartment, that shit happened. Steve, nah, you know what's so fucked up about what you said? Nigga, not even, I know what you talking about. You see, because DC and Chicago got interchangeable slangs. We use like the same slangs before and after each other. You talk about a bag of weed. Nah, nigga. Who say that? I'm gonna get real Midwest. Nah, you get locked up for just a sack or a regular brown paper bag. Come here, nigga. You got a brown bag. I know it's something in there you ain't supposed to have. It's a hamburger. Yeah, nigga, you a hamburger, your ass in jail. Nigga had a sack. Steve, you drive trucks. Have you been to them places where they talk about, do you want a sack? And they mean a bag. Where is that at? I forget, man, I've been around so much, man, especially I used to drive. Man, I get to the counter, girl, be like, you want a sack? I be like, a sack? Bitch, what? Look, now in the car, why you think I'm buying the motherfucking blunts? She started laughing like shit. Then look, a sack became some motherfucking love boat down here, right? So then when they talk about sack, they was talking about PCP. So then when I go to kind of say, oh hell nah, ain't no sack. Hell no. Hell nah. That's what they started calling. I'm like, Tom Brady, I don't want no sack. Call me Tom Brady. You ain't giving me no. Right, exactly.
Sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone. So Shannon, how much has this tarnished his legacy and will he ever coach again in the NFL?
Skip, it's very hard to separate John Gruden, the coach, and John Gruden, the man, given what we know from these emails.
Yeah.
I don't know how we separate that. And a lot of times people say, I'm not what I do as a professional. I'm not just an actor. I'm much more than that. Okay, if John Gruden is much more than a coach, what are we to do from what he said?
He is more than that.
His legacy. That's a part of who he is.
But he is more than a coach. He's a white supremacist. That's the truth. He ain't just a coach and an announcer. He's a redneck, peckerwood, white supremacist, honky ass bitch. Thank you. Right, he hate niggas, but he hurt, did he say? Steve said he hate niggas, but he hurt, did he said? Randy Moss better not be crying. Question. Here's my email, lveezy55@gmail. Just hit my email. We'll hook up. Just tell me where you at. Yeah. lveezy55@gmail. Just tell me where you at. We'll hook up. We'll hook up and blow one and shit. I get off work or something. You been Glen Burnie, fool? Son, hit me up, nigga. Hit me up. I'll come out there. I might have to come out there in the evening. Yeah, they do. You should have told me, fool, you was coming through. But I know how it is. You probably was pushing, couldn't really stop. Hey, look. Before we go to the Tyson Fury joint, let me get on some JDRs real quick. I know y'all like when I flame JDRs. And I always got time to flame with JDR. It's a Bama to be on, what's up, think tank, to be on Lamont channel named Juice Lee. He's a moist fuck boy. And of course, Judah Mourner, a nigga that got kicked off this channel. These niggas mad because Lamont put up a picture of Jordan with LeBron as the GOAT, right? And I'm laughing. So these hating ass niggas get the hating on Lamont. So I drop a comment. This bitch nigga Judah talks about I'm a pro-black and pro-blacks tend to be emotional because it's clear that Jordan is the greatest in everything. I don't see how he can't see that. First thing, nigga, your name is Judah Mourner. You are religious. Pro-black, he said pro-blacks tend to be emotional. Dude, that's why we try to condemn everybody to hell who ain't. Look, is that why we condemn everybody to hell who don't believe what we believe, run around screaming like bitches? Because we emotional? Because that's what y'all do. Are we so emotional that if a brother say, man, look, I feel you, but that ain't what I'm into right now. I'm trying to liberate the people on the ground. Oh, you can't succeed. That ain't emotional, nigga. You crybaby ass nigga. It ain't emotional. Now, as far as the Michael Jordan thing, nigga, that nigga was never number one in nothing. How can I say he the greatest? I seen the man with the most points, Kareem, break the record, and nobody broke it yet. He ain't even Michael Jordan behind Karl Malone, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron James. He was never number one. He was never number one. Mm-mm-mm. So look, then it's a moist fuck boy named Juice Lee. It's niggas running around calling themselves Juice. Okay. And this moist nigga, I think he wants to be a rapper. So he's just an irrelevant fuck boy. But this nigga said that it's clear that Jordan is the greatest. If you look, it's clear. So how? Numbers don't lie. He don't got the most championships, don't got the most MVPs. What? He was defensive player and MVP in the same year. Didn't Giannis do that too? What? What do you say? He's the greatest dunker. No, that's Vince Carter. Sorry, that's Vince Carter. He's the greatest three. Oh, nope. Greatest mid. No, Durant. Is he number one in steal? No, that's Stockton. Assists, nowhere near. Rebounds, nowhere near. So explain to me. Yeah, how could it be clear if you looking at numbers? See, Percy, I used to think that too, but I think Vince Carter overtook Dominique too. But I did just hear Vince Carter say it's shit Dominique can do that he can't do. He said it out his own mouth. He said the windmills. He said, I can't do his windmills. He said, I could do almost everything George could do. He said, I can't do everything Dominique can do. So, Percy, you'll get no real argument from me. So, why is LDBC finished? What? Hold up. How can y'all record be 1-79 and we be finished? Let's talk about Tyson Fury and motherfucker Deontay Wilder. Yes, Deontay Wilder lost. Okay. But what we supposed to say? Oh, we fuck him. No, we not like you. We not dick riders like you. We roll with him from the beginning. We ride with him to the end. See, let me tell you what homosexuals like you do, Cam. You been capable for losers. You been fans of everybody in boxing that done lost. Everybody. You ain't even no real Tyson Fury fan. You just here for the rest of the white supremacists posing when you ain't nobody but Fig Newton. Happy because the white guy finally won one. Bravo. Yeah. Hide him. Hide him. Have fun with him. I ain't shit. Y'all can hide him or get rid of him. I ain't hide him. I want him to say more. $7-8 ticket ain't caping for no loser. They caping for the former champion. He lost. Okay. What are they supposed to say? Fuck y'all. He ain't shit. That's not what you do. That's not what you. I wouldn't expect them to do that. I wouldn't respect them if they did that. What the fuck? They better not do that. That's not how LDBC form. Y'all got this shit twisted. I keep telling y'all think I'm a chink in the armor. You got me fucked up. I still ride with Deontay. I don't like that he had his hands down. I don't like that he made himself vulnerable a lot of times in that fight. He didn't look well taking a lot of big shots, but he took them. And he fought with heart. And he wasn't never out of that fight until Fury ended it. With a good motherfucker hook to the temple. He was gassed, broken hand, all of that. But he still fought gallantly. I was proud of him, even in the loss. Everybody ain't Floyd Mayweather. Hats off to Tyson Fury. He won. Fair or square, he won. Now, let's get to that long count. Because Tyson Fury was technically knocked out. And Andre Ward, who was one of the biggest pro Tyson Fury guys before the fight, as far as professional fighters, was livid during the broadcast. If you paid for the pay-per-view and you heard Andre Ward, he was like, what is this count about? I don't know what this is about. What kind of, they still ain't counting. And he had said it for so long. I said, oh God. And I was thinking Deontay was going to end it. But he threw his load in that fight. After that. That's the weird thing. Deontay doesn't have the best cardio for a person who looks in great shape. He smoked weed probably like me. Yeah, I'm about to say, now Tyson Fury needed to win this fight against Deontay Wilder because he only has 2 fighters of note on his record that you will care about ever in the history of boxing. For real. He has only won 2 fights against 2 fighters who will go down as Hall of Famers. So he needed this for his legacy. Now, to compare him to Muhammad Ali is just outright blasphemous. Okay. Muhammad Ali is just in the later stages. Spinks, Shavers, Frazier, Foreman, Norton, 5 Hall of Famers. Like walk-off Hall of Fame. Like 5 guys that could probably destroy every heavyweight now if they were in their prime. 5. Cassius Clay years. Sonny Liston. Archie Moore. Now, I was just naming fighters he beat, Trey. Not fighters he fought. I'm talking about fighters he beat. Holmes was another Hall of Famer that he fought past his prime. But hold on. Cassius Clay, Liston, Henry Cooper, Archie Moore, Floyd Patterson, and there's one more, y'all. There's one more. Was it? I think it was George Chevalier. I think it's George Chevalier. So look, y'all name it. And if Ernie Terrell did make it, so look, he done beat at least 10 Hall of Famers in his career. Tyson Fury has fought 2. Listen to what I was. Yeah, that's true too. Because he got to run to carry that weight. Exactly, Polo. Yeah. So let's be honest, okay? And then let's look at the heavyweights he beat. Klitschko, vulnerable heavyweight. Deontay Wilder, basically a brawler that he was bigger than. Ali can't say that about every opponent he beat. Muhammad Ali was over the hill. George Foreman was bigger, stronger, and younger. Beat him. Spinks, younger. Supposedly quicker, fresher. Beat him. So, come on. Sonny Liston was bigger, stronger, more experienced. Beat him easy. I'm just saying, y'all, we gotta fuck Max Kellerman, you know? Archie Moore was over the hill. Klitschko was over the hill. We just gotta keep it 100. And now, if he go with, come on, Otto Valen and all these bums that he was fighting, nah. Tyson Fury is a good fighter, a very good fighter. Not if he can't beat Usyk. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all of that shit, Tim's more. I think you're going a little too far. He made Deontay. No, he beat Deontay. Oh. He made Deontay as pissed as he fell for it. You think he baited him? I don't know. Hey, nah, I don't think so. I think that for real, Deontay got in trouble, went back to old habits. Oh yeah, Ron, was it Ron Live? Wilder need to keep his hands up. Need to keep his hands up. Hey, look. Yeah, you need to keep them hands up. So look, let's talk about this Facebook scandal because nobody is talking about it. So a whistleblower came out for Facebook and Facebook shut down for 6 hours immediately after this lady calls Facebook out for encouraging online discouragement and allowing misinformation. Yeah, Wayne, and that's cool. That's how I feel, Wayne. And all they talking about is how it's allowing little white teenagers to commit suicide and bully each other. They talk about how foreign countries are allowed to keep misinformation like on vaccines and on political affiliates and things of that nature. Maurice, I already talked about that. Maurice, I talked about it in depth. I did that video a while ago with Skip Bayless attacked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he wrote for the Dallas Morning Herald. And when he hated on Kareem for writing the book. So I understand. I know what you're saying. That's why I say every time I look at Skip Bayless talk glowingly about Kareem, we're like, hold up, that wasn't what you were saying when he was playing. But anyway. Bigger than Houston. Yeah, he is. I think so. 501. Yeah, I think so too. I think Us is just too small. He might be fast enough to get to him, but I think Joshua has a better shot due to his size. Us is going to use a lot of movement, foot movement, and get it. But Tyson Fury isn't slow. So, and he's bigger and he's able to use his range very well. Shit, we saw that against a bigger man. Although, to be honest, in that last fight, Deontay was using the jab more earlier when he was using the skills he had learned and going to the body. He was showing easy to hit. Matter of fact, one time Deontay throws a right hand to Fury body, boom, straight right hand when he was in trouble, and it slowed Fury down. Fury pants fell down. He hit. I said, "Look, Jabari, he hit that motherfucker so hard his pants fell down. Hit that motherfucker body again." But anyway, like I was saying about the Facebook scandal, everybody know that Facebook is fed book and this, that, and the third. Yes, they cut off Corrin Gaines in the middle of her murder, but then they edit the way the brothers get murdered by the cops when they on live. We know all of that. But look, young, they purposely sending misinformation to other countries. I was getting into it with some Somali dude, right? A black Somali dude, and me and them was getting into it, and they was saying just some off the wall shit about Mike Brown and George Zimmerman. And I said, y'all make it seem like this guy just walking around. What information are y'all get? See, some of these people don't got no news. All they got is Facebook. If you go on in Japan, I mean, in some of these Asian countries, they got all Trump supporters. They got Trump supporters online telling them the news. So these motherfucking Asians come over here as Trump supporters. We was laughing about that. Looking at some of the people we work at. We looked at where they work at. We looked at where they work at. And like where we work at, and we look at these Filipinos, all they do is look at their phone to watch news on Facebook. They watch Facebook all the time to find news and information. And that shit don't be getting blocked. So they be getting them false information joints, and that shit can get disseminated. Exactly. And all they see is us twerking and fighting and dumb shit like that, and shit framed in a white supremacist narrative. They come over here with that white supremacist mind. That Facebook and a lot of social media, I say, is poison. I even said about YouTube. Why you think I don't be on here all the time? I be telling y'all, nigga, go enjoy your life. Fuck listening to me. Give us a break, nigga. Go live your life, nigga. Have some fun. Nigga, meet up with me for real. That shit way more fun, my nigga. We gonna see some shit. We gonna say some shit about it. We gonna laugh. We hit a J. Chill. We gonna roll out. Hey, man, I met Veezy. Hey, man, I met 501. I met Bird. I met Polo. Exactly, think take. Facebook is basically 4chan and Reddit on steroids. Right. Meanwhile, over here, what they control and what they censor is us. They group black material right along with white material that they deem offensive. But anything you say can and will be used against you. These white people can post some of the most vile shit and nothing happen. And if you type, and what's up, Ron? Son, type anything in, they blocking your head. Hold up, nigga. This good white woman was getting you niggas in line. We'll be the judge and the jury here, nigger. Get your monkey ass out of here. Get up, girl. Had me up all night. It's your bad ass. Whining and crying. She supposed to go to sleep. My daughter and me get into it. She talk about that she need to go to sleep at 10 o'clock. I said, what am I gonna do? Smother her? I said, what the fuck? Yeah, remember I got kicked off IG for a minute too. You can't send nothing on IG. Facebook got you. My daughter talk about put her on a schedule. She can't bring her to the house. I got to go get her. I already get off at 5. I'm like, well, you gotta give me a chance to unwind. I can't just shoot straight all the way out Laurel and all that traffic. So I be there. We get in the house about 8:10 every time. If she talk about her schedule, she need to be in bed by 10. I said, man, that girl be so wound up. She was already asleep when I got her. So now she up. And she running through this motherfucker, playing, eating shit. Yeah, I can't think tank. I can't even get a new Twitter. My nigger, no. Anything associated with you or your name, your phone, no. Hell no. I can't get shit. It's like they know exactly as soon as it's that nigga again. Shut him down, like Chuck D said. Shut him down. Shut him down. I don't think that's what he meant, but I'm not certain that's what he meant. A nigga can't use it with. How come that's not a motherfucking scandal? How niggas can't get back on Twitter when they fighting racist shit? White dude called me all types of shit, black shit, you mud shit. I go, oh, and I guess I could go with the best of them. You little dick Peckerwood. You fucking ice ape. You cave chimp. Trailer trash troglodyte. I'm destroying this man. All of that shit got me banned off Twitter. Seriously. Because I can go back and forth with the best of them. Then, and Stephen A. snitched on me that time. Because I called him a coon. Look. Stephen A. Twitter snitched on my house. I'm one of them niggas that Stephen A. talk about he just blocks. Oh, yeah. I'm one of them niggas. I went straight to his Twitter. I went right at the man. Got my Twitter blocked and everything. Called on the phone, left messages at ESPN. I'm like, fuck. Fuck Stephen A. Social media is not a real place. I'm glad Dave Chappelle said that, and neither is Twitter and none of that. Do not get all your information from here. Get information from everywhere. You pick and poke. You're going to have to use your better common sense and your reality around you. A lot of this shit we do see. I'm talking about the systematic shit. The imperialistic shit. The shit that these white supremacist devils is on. We can see that. We can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, I listen to some of his shit. If ain't nobody talking about something and it's something that I see that I'm interested in, I don't listen to his point of view. I listen to the story. Then go find my own, written sources of the account. to brush up on it. That's how you do it, to try to have an informative opinion. That's why Jason Black said he got to do the. I can't watch Fox all day. I tried that one time at one point in time, and I found myself like really disconnected from politics. I wasn't learning anything. And then it was making it hard because they would only give me half the facts. Because it's a hard right wing joint. So you got to mix it up. What's up, Rose? Nah, I ain't mad at it. Oh, yeah. And Bert, don't be mad. I ain't mad at nobody for being a Tyson Fury fan. If you're a Tyson Fury fan, that's the thing. You like fat white guys. Right, Tim's more exactly. It is. That's what I'm saying. I can't do half fact. You dumb. Yeah, you gotta at least give me something. Look, that's why I can listen to some of the young turkeys. I don't like their point of view all the time, but I can listen to them. I get some news from Rashad Ritchie. That's why I say listen to Lisa Cabrera. Look at True Roar. They're gonna give you more of the story because they're gonna give you different sources. Shoot, Lisa just sent me. Let me say this. Yeah, I said I was gonna talk to y'all about this joint. Lisa sent me this joint. Cause Lisa be on it, boy. Lisa. I think Lisa got a team of private investigators. Lisa's got some private investigators. They will be on your ass like fruit of the loom. Hell, and look, and motherfucking Jason Black doing a show about Kenny Chu. I was like, well, it's like 5,000 people who know who that is already because I watched Tory and Rain. I already know he's a big head racist. I was seriously, I watched Tory and Rain. Rashad Ritchie, that's my guy. Look, they white woman tells Asian, look. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull this out. It's always good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that because I'm over the whole narrative. Karen tells Asian man that Asian hate doesn't exist in viral TikTok video. The Karen called COVID related anti-Asian hate crimes false. A TikToker encountered a Karen at a bar who said she was over the whole narrative of Asian hate, and he's turned it into a viral video that resonated with a number of people. The video is a courtesy of Charles whatever, who posted it to TikTok on Friday and have garnered over 295,000 views. That ain't a lot. It opens with the TikToker saying, "Welcome to racism at a bar I went to it tonight." This is not racism. Let me see what happened. It then cuts to a bar in which the Karen is saying, "I just heard Asian hate and I'm over that whole narrative." The TikToker then says incredulously, "There's no Asian hate. The Karen asserts that there is not. It ain't. No. Let's see. Let's see if this is racist. Let's see. I don't got TikTok. I don't want TikTok. So. See, they trying to give me some. I don't want no fucking app. Yeah. The conversation continues with the Karen asking the TikToker if he feels oppressed. He says, yeah, I feel oppressed. I'm a minority in the U.S. He then brings up that he'd been racially profiled and that Asians have experienced racism and hate speech as of late because of the coronavirus, as some have called it, the China virus. Karen also said, I don't see the Asian community out there protesting over Asian hate because there's no Asian hate. Which made the TikToker react, noting there have been so many protests about Asian hate. How many? I'm sorry. Karen is right. Go get him, Karen. The Karen was also joined by a friend, an Asian woman, who says she didn't experience any Asian hate or any speech like that the TikToker addressed. So Karen had her Asian friend there. At the end of the video, the TikToker singled that person out, saying, it sucks 10 times worse when it's your own people. But apparently Asian hate isn't real. So I learned that tonight, he said. No, it's not. You did. He went on to talk about internalized racism, noting just because you didn't experience something means that other people don't experience it. Yeah, you didn't experience something, but black people do experience it. And everything has to do with your own self-actualization of real-world events blows my. I definitely love being told I don't experience racism. You don't. He added it like it's like up there top 5 turn-ons, turn king. He then finishes with a chef kiss. Oh, he's moist. One commentator asked, how did she even start this conversation? He replied that she was debating someone about the vaccine and that when I mentioned SAH, she turned around and said, oh my God, don't get me started with stop Asian hate. So in other words, this lady was arguing about the vaccine or whatever. Then he chimed in with stop Asian hate. And she was like, the fuck is you talking about? So was this really occurring? Whether I agree with her views or not. Well, yeah, she was really occurring. This is really Peckerwood. So this is really a Karen probably. But was this a Karen moment? I'm not sure that this was a Karen moment. She was minding her business, probably being an anti-vaxxer. Which is cool. That's her prerogative. I I don't have no dog in that fight. Yeah, which is cool. I ain't had no dog in that fight. She was going back and forth with somebody else. Then he butts in with Stop Asian Hate. And she like, what? Because she's sitting with her Asian friend. And she like, what the fuck is you talking about? Come here, girl. He's being bad all night long. All night long, he's being bad. Wait, that glitter all over you. All night long. You would not go to sleep. You would not. You wouldn't. It's 3:00 in the morning. You jumping on the bed. Yes, you. Yes, it was you. Jumping on the bed. My baby's 2 years old now. You're getting so old. You're getting so old. You say hi. You say hi. Want to say hi? Say hi. You balled your fist because you just defiant. Huh? Yeah, look, all of that stuff. Look, he said he been racially profiled. Have you been getting your ass whooped in the street? Look, and even Karen racist ass knew. Hold up, nah, we don't really hate y'all. We know. Karen even corrected him to let him know. No, we don't really hate y'all. Now I'm gonna tell you, she said, I'm gonna tell you who we hate. And she showed you. She said, well, I don't see y'all in the streets fucking shit up because you mad about something. So obviously it's only one group we really hate. Come on now. If we hated y'all be in the street. Look, she said, if we hated you, you would be in the streets burning shit down. But instead, you in the bar with me minding my business. Fuck out of here. That's what Karen probably said. Fuck out of here. Have y'all been watching the preseason? Man, the Lakers in trouble. We're going to be. I told y'all the Lakers in trouble. Who was the first person told y'all Lakers in trouble? George Hill Jr. hurt already. Trevor Ariza's never played. Monk got a hamstring injury. Who the fuck told y'all? They tell you happy birthday. They tell you happy birthday. It's your little toes and then you put your thinking toes and get to the baby toes. The baby toes. The baby toe. Oh, I will. I will be recapping the first day of the season. Talking bad about these bum ass Lakers. What the fuck team do we got? They some bums. Why is that funny? Your granddad is not happy. Huh? You ready to eat some cereal? Go and get it. That's Jabari. Go get it. Go get it. Oh God, she would fuck around and be on his laptop. Nah. There you go, right there. Mimi, there goes your boy. Look, she's like, he ain't in this room. Mm-hmm. How that shit work out?
We were doing some graphic boys and I'll finish my assumptions.
Okay. How much time you got left? How much time you got left?
Lunch?
Yeah.
I just started.
Oh, good.
Morning, Mimi.
Give her one of them pudding things, boy.
Mimi, come on.
Go with your boy, baby. That's my little shadow. She my shadow. And I ain't see Papa. I know what time it is. Yeah. She was trying her clothes on last night. She was modeling like a mother. Then she go running the jump, show Jabari, and then take her picture, and then start dancing and jumping. And the crowd be laughing like, I said, Mimi, let me take the picture. Then she sit there and laugh. Take her little them pictures I took last night. If y'all seen my IG, I posted pictures of Mimi on my IG. Her birthday clothes I bought her. She was modeling like my baby a model. Puma, you owe us money. Lacoste, you black, I love you. You was a black man, I love you. You owe us money. Who else owe us money? For the free modeling. Polo, you owe us money. Oh, ticket though, Kyrie beat the system. No, that's not right. Kyrie's a moron. Nah. What the one thing you learn on LVZ's channel, man? Morons don't win. That should be funny. I gotta get ready to give her bath and her food, yeah. Man, Lakers been looking bad. I don't like how we look. Wayne Ellington gonna get cooked by everybody in the league. This don't look good. Just don't look good. Yeah, shouts out. Thank you, Bert, too. Yeah, you motherfucker JD Oz. Oh yeah, and told her get the fuck out. Yeah, I saw that old. You know, get the fuck out. You good now? You good? Yeah, god damn. God damn. Is it air left in this? Oh yeah, the me throw in the trash. You can throw it in the trash. Go give it to Jabari. Go give it to Barry. Barry gonna give you a no. Go ahead. Go to get it to Jabari, boo.
No, no.
Get the Barry.
You finish it? You
She gonna take it. Let her take it. Let her take it. Go with the bar. Go ahead.
Yeah, at least come on.
Hey, shit, Dre. Yeah. Yeah, she punished that joint. He just gave it. That motherfucker ain't make it to the back of the room. She was 50-50 about them Jones at first. She's lactose intolerant, which makes it hard to buy her a lot of snacks. Like she can't have dairy, nothing. So I gotta be creative. So I found these dairy-free chocolate pudding made out of like almond milk. And I said, well, she could try it. Let me try it. At first day what's up, Lena? She went, she did that for 2 weeks in a row. She's like, I ain't sure about this shit. And she just punished that shit. You know what else she like? She like brushing her teeth. That's just funny. But she don't like she won't open her mouth for the word. She gotta use the mobile toothbrush. And I be scared it's gonna knock a tooth out because it's moving so goddamn. Yeah, I bought her some of that too. I bought her some of that. I don't like that shit. That shit is wretched. I tried that shit. That's the air in my mouth is better than almond milk ice cream. Now, if you can't eat regular ice cream, I'm sure it's delicious. But as a nigga who had ice cream, almond milk ice cream was a horrible idea. No, I've tried that. I bought the best brand it was in the store. I said, all this I paid for, it better be good. That shit was much as it cost. What was that shit? Was it the cocoa joint? The ones that use the coconut milk? I had them. Did you just fart on me? That's nasty. And then you're gonna lean up to cut air for the wind. That's nasty. Why would you do it? Then you're gonna steal camera time and ask for a kiss. You are bad. She'll wave at Jabari. Wave at the camera. And say hi. People can see you. Say I can't see you. You waved at me when you saw my face. She's smart as hell, because for real, when she video called me on the day of her birthday, because you know she was with her mom on her birthday. I didn't get to see my baby, so we gotta tell her happy birthday now. Her birthday was last Tuesday, y'all. For those who want to know the exact day was last Tuesday, and we didn't get to see her. Then you was sick. I thought I wasn't gonna get to see you this week. Oh, that's vanilla. I said, why is this shit white? Because this one vanilla. Okay. The other one was chocolate. Your uncle changed the style on it. That shit look horrible. Are you enjoying it? Oh, and look, you gonna stop giving me the trash. I'm not Mr. Belvedere. My name is Pop Pops the Great. And you will know it. You will know it. I'm Pop Pops the Great. Pop Pops the Great. You got great. Take your bath, put on your clothes. Your uncle got to put on his clothes. It look a little rainy out here in the DMV, y'all. It's a little gloomy outside, but that's all good. We're going to get us some air. We're going to walk around. Yeah. We got to get us some air and walk around, do something. So if you in an area that got a nice mall close to us, you might see us walking around. You see us too. Is that LBC? Don't run up on me. I got my heat. He should have. I believe he should have trained him. Yeah, he finished. She finished the helmet. Yeah, I think he should have took that off. I think he should have took the offer to get trained by one of the greats. I believe that. I believe he should have took that off. Yeah, I know, because I was thinking about heading up there. It's raining in Harrisburg, so shit. I guess I'll be in Virginia. Probably raining there too. Who in Nova? Who in Northern Virginia? Who in Northern Virginia? What is doing in Virginia? Virginia? What you think? Virginia it is? Fuck it, I go to Pentagon City. I go to Pentagon City. Take you walking to Pentagon City. It's got to be something. Somewhere for little kids to get do something. There's got to be something where little midgets can go and be midgets. Where midgets can be a midget. I like how my mom gets her hair down. Talk to Naya. I like how Naya gets her hair down. You like your hair? You like it? You see me? You see your hair? Say, that's right. Say, Becky, you can't do this. Say, baby Becky, you can't do this. Say, I'm gone. I'm just going to walk through your shot. Yeah, I love kids, man. Anyway, man, let me give her a bath and get the outfit set up. I got to get fresh and clean. Young fellas, hide your aunties. grandmas and aunties. I'm still popping and dusting off collars. Anyway, man. Shouts out to all of y'all. Much love to my brother Bert looking out for me on the cash app. Shouts out to y'all. Like I said, be in the area, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Shit, I got to try to get out there to Bird again anyway, out there by PA, because we definitely got to go to that Hershey Pisnock again. I got to take this message. But yeah, man. Get at me, man. One LVC, man. I'm out. Dark skin brother, get the fuck out of Mississippi.